Hey everyone, so you clicked on this link because you want to know all about the ranches here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today, I'm going to show you Bradley Ranch and Wolf Ranch firsthand, take you out and show you what it looks like to live in these two communities here in Colorado Springs. You won't want to miss it if you're thinking of moving to Colorado Springs. Hey everyone, so Laurie here with Laurie and Kalene, Colorado's finest realty here in Colorado, and we push out a ton of new content all about moving to Colorado Springs or anywhere in Colorado. So reach out, give us a call, 719-639-3393, because we love making these videos. We love making Colorado your home even more. We push out new content every Tuesdays and Thursdays. If it's your first time to our channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button with that bell. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for all of your support. We appreciate all of you. So anyways, hit that subscribe button of the bell and let's get going on Wolf Ranch versus Bradley Ranch. Alright guys, so today we are going to show you the ranches, and so I call them the ranches, not sure if anyone else does, but I just got off I-25 off of Briargate Parkway, and so you know, right behind me is the Air Force Academy, so I'm more north. I just got done showing homes in the southern part of Colorado Springs, and I just got off on Briargate Parkway, so about 25 minutes north of the Broadmoor Bluffs, the Broadmoor area on I-25. And so I just got off I-25. This is the shops at the Briargate as we head towards Wolf Ranch and Bradley Ranch. And so this is that Briargate area we talk about. So that's a shopping area. They have, you know, P.F. Chang's, they have Pottery Barn, probably our only outdoor shopping area here in Colorado Springs, unless you go up to Castle Rock for the outlets. This is focused on the family, which we're kind of known for in the area. In this particular spot, and then as you go here, you're going to come up to there's a Pine Creek golf course, so we talk about the Pine Creek area as well. That is to the left here, so I'm just trying to orient you. So if you are thinking of, you know, living in Wolf Ranch or Bradley Ranch, this is what your drive looks like from I-25. So if you have to commute possibly to Denver or Castle Rock, this is what that looks like. You can also hop up 83 and hit I-25 that way. They're connecting that as well. So again, some of these homes, this is the Pine Creek area. We're going to get over to that John Viancia Park. So lots of parks and trails, as you can see in this area. The mountains are directly behind me, so I'm heading east. And so I'm going to drive you around Wolf Ranch and Bradley Ranch. And so you can kind of see them out there in the distance. They're kind of on some of those hills over east of Powers. Right ahead of us right there, that's the hospital. So we have a brand new children's hospital. So a lot of people want to ask, maybe need to be close to a hospital. So that is Memorial Hospital North, and that is a newer hospital here in the area, and the children's hospital just opened up about a year ago. And so this is kind of an open space here that is designated open space, and that will not be built on just by zoning and code. And then up here is that new John Viancia Park. So they have turf fields, they have a splash pad for kids. My kids just come and, you know, they want to go to the park, and they'll just come meet their friends here and hang out. There's pickleball courts and tennis courts, basketball courts, pavilions for birthday parties, but a newer park, probably only a couple of years old, here in the north part of Colorado Springs. And so I'm going to show you that Wolf Ranch and Bradley Ranch area. So a lot of, like, these homes here probably from, you know, the 2000s, 1999, 2000, 2002. And then as you get out east of Powers here towards that Wolf Ranch and Bradley Ranch, which I'm going to drive you around today, you will see newer built homes from 2010 on, especially Bradley Ranch. Bradley Ranch is even newer than that. I just showed some clients homes there this weekend, and I'm going to show you what that looks like as we get closer. So I'm probably about 4 stoplights away from Wolf Ranch. So I'm going to just kind of show you the distance, what that looks like. And then again, we are in Academy District 20. So I know some of you are like, why do you keep mentioning that when we pull into areas? But a lot of our clients do have kiddos, and so the school district is important to them, and they want to know what schools are feeding into which area. As you get up here, you'll have a Lifetime Fitness center for working out. So Wolf Ranch will have, you know, more of that planned community feeling. They have a pool, they have a workout facility, and there's an HOA for that. Bradley Ranch will carry an HOA, but there's no pool. I guess if you're looking for that pool community, Bradley Ranch doesn't have that, but they do have newer homes. And I'm going to show you what that looks like as well as we get closer. So we're getting close to Powers. If you watched our full map tour, our full driving tour where we did went all around in a big circle around the area, that bridge right ahead is Powers. And then we're gonna get to Target, and then we'll get directly into the Wolf Ranch area. So we're probably about half a mile from Wolf Ranch time-wise, and so I will bring you on once we get to that community. All right, so from the last video, we were probably about another minute more east. You can see right ahead is the pool area for Wolf Ranch. This is the Cordera area. So if you go south from here, sorry, my windows are dirty. It's my kid's fault. As we feed into here, that's Cordera. And we're doing a video on that one as well, another planned community. And then as you go one neighborhood north, you're getting into the Wolf Ranch area. So I'm going to take you by, you know, the clubhouse and the pool area and some of the builders here. So the builders do change quite a bit with the Wolf Ranch. There's a ton of builders. There's Toll Brothers, Creekstone, Campbell, Saddle Tree Homes, Vantage Homes. You know, all have their own little neighborhood as we get there. That is Chinook Trails Elementary over there. And so that feeds into these neighborhoods as well as Bradley Ranch also will feed into Chinook Trails for the most part. So I'm going to show you Bradley Ranch as well. So all these homes to the north of us are part of Wolf Ranch. And there's also a little lake. They kind of have done a nice job with the lake community up here. And so these will have, like in the summertime, it's kind of nice. They'll have, you know, a concert series with food trucks for the community. And you can see the new builds are continuing to happen even in this part, you know, some of the more established parts of the area. But, you know, a lot of designed open spaces, parks, trails. We like roundabouts in this area of town as well. So you can see this is Brayden Park at Wolf Ranch, and you can see a little playground area and pond with a little fountain and a little open space that separates this area of Briargate from actually the housing development. So I'm going to take you back and just drive you through Wolf Ranch so you can see the homes and what that looks like. I also wanted to kind of take you, so it kind of goes probably about from Powers a couple of miles east. Here's Daybreak at Wolf Ranch. So Wolf Ranch is the area, and then you can see each of these little communities has their own name, I would say, for the place. So like you can see some of the homes have that split rail fencing. A lot of times people will say, you know, they want that full privacy fence, and you're not going to get that in a lot of these new build areas. They usually have HOAs where you can have a split fence, you know, with that chicken wire in between if you have a dog, but you're not going to get those full privacy fences that you have maybe that you're used to. So if you want that full privacy fence, this area probably is not for you. There's a couple places that have new builds that we have customers who have a full privacy fence, but this isn't one of them. And so I was going to show you, this is the lake over here. We actually just closed on a house straight ahead there. Our clients closed, they back up to the lake, which is really unique for Colorado Springs. We don't have a ton of water, but people will bring their paddle boards out there. Obviously no motorized vehicles, you just go in circles, or no motorized boats. But you can see some of these homes in this area and what they look like here in Wolf Ranch. So I'm going to take you back the other direction and show you just what these homes look like here in Wolf Ranch. So these homes, you know, they're usually contain a basement. Unfinished, you're probably looking in the upper fives. Finished, you're talking, depending upon obviously the finishes in your house, upper mid 600s to 700s. In this area, you can see some townhomes directly in front of us as an option as well. but you can see building continuing to happen in these different filings. So as a builder, you'll have different filings that you approve, and you get approved with the city. And so they'll be like filing 1, filing 2. And so, and each, that's why if you're thinking of doing one of these new builds or buying existing, we have a lot of clients who buy existing in these areas because they want a newer home. So we've had clients close on these homes that are from 2019, 20, even 2021. And they get that new build feeling because these homes aren't as old. But you will see, you know, some of the backyards are a little bit smaller. But every time they do a new filing, the building rep changes. And so it's really hard to keep contact or keep in contact with who actually the building rep is, and that communication and pricing. And so reach out if you're thinking about one of that. I'm going to show you Bradley Ranch. Wolf Ranch is typically about 10-month build time. They really don't have, a lot of them don't have existing homes. Sometimes we'll find a couple where it's a quick move in, but for the most part, when you're looking out here with Campbell or Classic Homes, Vantage Homes, you're talking about a 10-month build time. So these homes are already contracted on. They probably contracted maybe around December, January, and we'll finish up here in the next few months, and then the owners will move in. But a lot of new builds happening here in Wolf Ranch, and I just wanted to show you the neighborhood so you could see what that looks like. With some, you know, some of them are patios, some of them are on a slab. Some of them will be a ranch, some of them will be 2-story. So there's probably, each builder will have about 8 models to choose from here in the Wolf Ranch area. Some homes, depending upon the lot, will carry a lot premium if you're building from scratch, anywhere between 0 and 40,000. But these homes, like this one right here, kind of sits on this hill. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it has amazing views of the mountains. And so that lot premium was much higher than maybe something that faces another home. But you can see the views that these homes have as they sit on the ridge here. Do have a view of the mountains with an open space behind them. So it is possible here to get a home with a backyard. So if that's important to you, you know, please let us know so we can narrow in on certain lots, because that's going to make a huge difference for you here in Wolf Ranch when you're thinking of contracting on a home. So we are still in Wolf Ranch, part of our ranch tour, one of these planned communities. And so this is the clubhouse area that you could rent out, the pool, the main part of Wolf Ranch for the community here in Wolf Ranch. So I just wanted to show you what that looked like. So here's the little area, a little workout area, little pavilions. They do have some biking trails that go under. And the pool was behind me. The pool's closed at September. So usually our pools are open from about, typically you can plan on Memorial Day to a little past Labor Day. And again, that's Chinook Trails, and this is another subdivision here in Wolf Ranch ahead of me. You can see some of the homes because we're close to Black Forest, do have some nice lot lines as far as backing up to trees instead of maybe an open space you might get in Wolf Ranch or Cordera, specifically because this is more built into kind of like a little rolling hills in the Bradley Ranch area. And these were, you can see there's tons of construction going on. It does feed in District 20 schools, Chinook trails. Hopefully I didn't run over a nail. I've had to replace my tires a few times for showing new build homes to clients because we just part of the lifestyle of showing homes in new build communities. But I wanted to show you up here the home that we did contract on for that $780 price point, which was a quick move-in ready home in November. So the nice part about these homes is, they do take care of the front yard landscaping, and then you do need to take care of the backyard. So front yard is included typically in pricing in Bradley Ranch. Obviously today they are doing rock in the community because when I was here last weekend this wasn't like this. But today is rock day in Bradley Ranch. So you can see a lot of these raised ranches. So raised ranches means main level living, and then you have a large 1,800 square foot basement typically in these homes with a couple other bedrooms. So there's not an upper level. You can see that one does have a 2-story, so that one would have a master on the upper level. But this is the home straight ahead. It's pretty busy. That was $780, but it does open up to that open space behind them, which was really nice. But again, done in November, a move-in ready home, which you don't have a ton of here in Colorado Springs. A lot of times for new builds, you are talking about a 10-month build frames or build time. So that is something that I did love about the St. Aubin Trailin collection compared to other new builders. So trying not to hit things today. It's high at my priority list. Good morning. And then there was another home we looked at here, which was an existing home that was turned over within a year or two for some type of life circumstances. I'm not 100% sure why, but from the 650s. So sometimes you will find homes here that are existing, currently owned, and are going back on the market. So you can get that new build feeling here without having to wait that 10-month build time if you can find existing home. So you can see the homes straight ahead of me go up into that bluff. Again, so backing up to a tree backyard, which is kind of a nice feature for homes here in Colorado Springs. But you can see Pikes Peak ahead of me. No snow on that mountain yet, end of September, but here in the next month or two it'll start being that white mountain ahead of us. So that is your tour of the ranches today, folks. Again, I call them the ranches, so if you're thinking and you want to look at Wolf Ranch or Bradley Ranch, just let us know. As I was doing this, I had someone contact me who wanted to do a driving tour. And we have clients all the time who are like, I'm thinking of moving to Colorado Springs. Can you set us up on a driving tour? Absolutely. We can, it's one of the first things we highly recommend that you guys do when you come out here is to take a driving tour. We'll set you up on give us your price range. We set you up on different neighborhoods to check out. So you can drive around with your family and check them out. And then maybe the next, if you're thinking of coming out again, or the next day, we will take you and show you specific homes in those communities. You'll come back and say, I love Bradley Ranch. Wolf Ranch was not so much for me, or different areas of town like Rock Rimmon. And then from that point, we can narrow in on specific areas that are of interest to you. So that is kind of what we do with our clients when they're thinking of moving to the area. We do with it daily. Good at what we do, love what we do. So reach out anytime if you guys have questions, 719-639-3393. And we love to make Colorado and Colorado Springs your home.